What it is, what is music but sign? I'm back with another video here today, and today we have a special occasion. Now, if you guys watched the early parts of this channel, my roots started with 2K when I got this card. Sapphire. Please be someone. Oh my god, I got Steph Curry! Oh my god, I got Steph Curry! Oh yes! I look like the biggest hype beast ever right now. Let's go, man! Yes, you're probably wondering, is that me? Well, I was 15 or 16. I think I was 16 years old, and I was about 80 pounds heavier than I am right now. So, yeah, that was me. Freaked out about the Curry card. So, yeah, man, it's been a crazy ride. So, I figure we bring it back to our roots, since, you know, there's a lot of people that are like, I'm the rebuilding god, I'm the rebuilding god. No, I'm the motherfucking rebuilding god. But we're gonna do this a little bit realistic. It's not gonna be super realistic, but since I am a Bulls fan, this holds near and dear to my heart. So what we're going to be doing is rebuilding the Chicago Bulls. And the route that they've kind of decided to go on is just kind of continue to stash and draft young talent, and then sign veterans through free agency to kind of help develop those players and be a good locker room presence. So, hello? Oh, I thought my game crashed. Okay, so if we look right here, right now, starting lineup's looking like Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, Lauri Markkanen, and Wendell Carter. Probably not going to make any changes to that starting lineup. Then we got Otto Porter, Thad Young, Satoransky, Denzel Valentine, Hutchinson, Gafford. We picked up Garrett Temple, which, I mean, like, it's nothing crazy. Like, it's not like, oh, we got Garrett Temple. I mean, it is what it is. You know, he's a cool guy. He's a decent player. You know, he'll be helpful with locker room and development and stuff like that. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of trades this first year. I do want to see if we can get a first-round pick for Otto Porter. Probably very unlikely. I mean, we could get Buddy Hield off the rip. We could get Mitchell Robinson. But the idea is here to get a little bit younger. Maybe like a... Justice Winslow. 13 mil. I mean, is he a free agent after this year? He has a team deal for 13. I mean, that's something we could think of. I don't really want to get Mitchell Robinson because, I mean, he has a team deal, but we're giving up a first-round pick. I just don't want to be tied down to a ton of money. I know Otto Porter doesn't have an option at the end of the year. The worst thing's worse with Justice Winslow is we can pick up his team option and then flip him. So that could be a thing that we end up doing. You know, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on this deal and then flip Yang right away. I like Justice Winslow. I think he's a good, promising young player. Another young guy that we can kind of help build this team around. So now, right away, let's rebuild our rotation. And then right away, we are trading Guozi Zhang. And let's throw in, I mean, do we have any young assets I don't really want that we could throw in with this? Maybe like a Chandler Hutchinson. We're kind of overloaded at that forward position now. So maybe we can get a draft pick out of this, or we can get younger out of this. It doesn't look like we're going to get a draft pick. Norman Powell, player option, 27 years old. I kind of like that deal. Maybe depth at the point guard. I like Satoransky, so I don't think I really want to do that. Derek Favors, no. I mean, Ty Jones is young. I just don't know if that's something I really want to do. I think I like this Norman Powell deal. You know, get a proven guard, making 10 mil a year, come off the bench, be a really good spark plug. Our backup shooting guard right now is Garrett Temple, and he's not going to get playing time anyway. So let's pick up him. And if we're looking right now, obviously this isn't a great rotation, but I kind of like what we have. Let's look at what we have for draft picks now. 2021, so we have our own first-round pick this year. I want to simulate to the trade deadline, and then I'm going to see if we can maybe try to get a borderline lottery first-round pick, see if we can make some magic there. If I end up making a trade, you'll see, and if not, well, I guess we'll see in the playoffs if we make it. I'm really conflicted about Lauri Markkanen because I think he's a good player, but I think that the system he was in last year wasn't great. I'm interested in shopping him around and seeing what we can maybe get for him if we have a bigger contract that we can maybe tie him to. What's the biggest contract we have in the books? We can maybe tie him to a Thad Young and see if we can get some for it. I mean, we get the Hawks first-round pick this year. I mean, they're probably a decent team. I don't know if that's something I'd want to do. I mean, let's look at the standings real quick. Let's see here. So the Hawks actually are just at the bottom of the playoffs. That could be a lottery pick. We're actually not doing bad this year at all, which is okay. I mean, I'm not mad about it. You know what I mean? I mean, Zach LaVine's putting up 29 points a game. You know, some light. Kobe White's only averaging 4 assists, shooting 40% from the field. Ugh, Kobe, you gotta pick that up a little bit there, brother. But let's see. Let's look at standings, league standings, Eastern Conference. All right. So any of these teams would be ideal to get the first round pick from. Let's see if we can work a little magic with the Cleveland Cavaliers, because the Cavaliers could use a power forward. So let's see if we can get an unprotected pick from Cleveland straight up for Markkanen. We need to make up $6 million. So who's someone on your team? I mean, we could take Dante Exum's contract. Obviously, you don't want to do that. Let's see here. So I think that he was $9 million. So we can see if we have a little bit of a younger asset for $3 million that I would be willing to trade. Daniel Gafford would be an asset I'd be willing to flip. And also, I don't know what Justice Winslow's. Not great. Let's see here. Who would I be willing to flip that has good trade value? Actually, let's see what kind of a season Patrick Williams is having. I don't want to give up on him yet. He is our new draft pick. I don't want to give up on him yet. I like Kobe White. I really like Kobe White. Oh, this is tough. What if I threw in... Okay, hear me out. I throw in Thad Young. We gotta make up $8 million. So who's another just not great player that's making $8 million? Matthew Dellavedova. And let's see if we can give up future first round picks. Like a future first and a couple future seconds. And see if we can not grab this lottery pick here. Okay, we got it. Awesome. So I like that trade a lot for a couple reasons. The main reason just being that now we have that lottery pick. Now let's see, do we have the room to sign a free agent like a Rondae Hollis Jefferson? Nope. Okay. Well, let's cut somebody real quick. Let's go to roster. Let's figure out who the worst player on the team is. That is going to be Matthew Dellavedova. Ooh. Actually, let me see if I can flip Dellavedova because he's making a lot of money. We basically just took on a ton of salary to get a pretty good first round pick, I would like to say. So let's see. I mean, Cody Martin, sure. And then we can feel okay about waiving Cody Martin because released to free agency. And the reason why we can feel okay about that is because we won't have as much dead cap for that. So let's see if we can get a Rondae Hollis Jefferson. Beautiful. 1-year deal. Lovely. I like that idea of starting Winslow and Patrick Williams there. So let's do that. We'll give Rondae Hollis Jefferson minutes as like our backup forward. Obviously. Probably give him like, I mean, he probably needs to play more than Valentine, for being honest, like 23. We'll give him 21. We'll give Sato 22. We need to make sure he's playing a lot. I want to make sure Kobe White has at least 30 minutes. I want to make sure he's getting at least 30 minutes. Okay. So I think that's all we're going to do as far as trades go. We're probably going to end up making the playoffs just because of Zach LaVine. So I guess I'll see you guys in the playoffs so we can see what we're able to do. Okay, so we ended up going 41-41. LeBron MVP. Absolutely insane. I doubt we're going to have many Bulls here. Maybe Zach LaVine gets a nod, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. Maybe our rookie. Oh, no. That's not a great sign at all. That is not a great sign at all. All right, so we were the 7th seed. Atlanta ended up being the 8th seed, and Cleveland did not make the playoffs. So I like that. I like that deal from us. Yeah, we lost to Philly in the first round. I didn't really expect us to do anything. Philly actually made it to the championship. That's kind of interesting. That's good for them. I mean, we put up pretty much the biggest fight in the Eastern Conference against them, so that's pretty cool. League meetings. Let's make sure all of these are rejected. I almost said reclined. Oh my lord. All right. Draft lottery. So this is big. So we're projected to get the 7th pick right now, and then we probably have like the 16th pick or something like that. So we ended up falling to 9, and we have 16. Okay. Not ideal at all, but not a big deal. We'll keep Billy Donovan around. We'll get him trainer, the best trainer we can get. Awesome. Okay. So NBA draft. So let's think about this for a second. So these are the only two players we have under contract. We have Patrick Williams, who did not have a great year, to say the least. I wonder if he's a better power forward. Like, if you make him power forward, does he? No. Small forward is his prime position. All right. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what's here. You know, let's simulate to our pick and see if we can't get a little bit of a steal. If we're not able to, we're probably gonna flip it. I mean, B plus. I mean, this is a guy that we scouted the most from Arizona. I'm definitely down to see what we can get for these two picks and a future first, like a 2024 first. See if we can't. Yeah, I don't really know if I like any of these deals. Okay. Patrick Williams, it's been real. Oh, well, what about just Patrick Williams? Patrick Williams and the 9th pick for Jaylen Brown. Yeah, give me Jaylen Brown. Okay, and then let's see what we can do with the 16th pick and Naismith, the person that we ended up picking up. Marcus Smart would be a nice guy coming off the bench. We can move up to 14, but we have to take on Al Horford's contract. I don't really want to do that. Steph Curry, Zubats, and Patrick Beverly. Let's take Zubats. I like Zubats. And then let's also flip Beverly. See what we can get for Beverly. A future first, awesome. Sounds good. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So let's simulate to the end of this draft here, because we don't have anything. Perfect. What would we have been able to get? 78 overall small forward. Yeah. Might have missed out on some opportunities there, but definitely not as bad as it could have been. We're going to make Jaylen Brown our starting small forward. So we got Levine and Jaylen Brown there. It's going to be like our 1-2 punch. I like that a lot. Jaylen Brown's going to be able to provide some defense that we weren't able to get before. Let's go to team player options. Obviously, Kobe White, Wendell Carter. We're going to accept Justice Winslow. We're going to accept basically all these guys, and we're just going to flip them. So let's go to trade offers here. All right. So let's see what we can get for Justice Winslow. And he's making quite a bit of money. So we can maybe package him with a Daniel Gafford, and we can see if we're able to get something, because we do have Zubats. I mean, we can get a future first. I like that. Let's get our future first round pick. Okay, so for point guards, we got starting backup. I like that. Shooting guards, we still got Norman Powell. I'm gonna keep him around for sure. Small forward Jaylen Brown, could definitely use a backup there, and we do need a power forward like drastically. So let's see what we can afford. Qualifying offers, Denzel, you can walk. Alright. What can we afford for power forward? I like Bertans. I do like Bertans here. I like Paul Millsap also. He kind of follows the trend of buying like veterans. If we're going to go along the track of like rebuilding with young talent and signing veterans, I think Marcus Morris Sr. would probably be the best player to sign here. Let's give him a team option, a 1-1 deal. That way we're not tied to his money, but we'll give him a lot up front. Okay, he wants to accept that. We'll get rid of Garrett Temple. We'll get rid of all these guys. I don't really have a problem with that at all. Let's do that. Okay. So now if we look at our roster, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's look for a backup wing or forward. Joe Harris, that'd be a nice little spark plug off the bench. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our best deal here. Let's give him a team deal also. See if he accepts. Awesome. All right, so that's what we're gonna do for this free agency. It's nothing crazy. We're not a great team yet, but I think that trading for Jaylen Brown is gonna help us a lot. Zach LaVine's obviously progressing. That's a player that we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do. We might want to flip him with some of those picks, see if we can upgrade at the shooting guard position, because I don't really want to pay. I mean, he averaged 27, right? But like, other than just being a bucket, he doesn't really. I love Zach LaVine, but other than just being a bucket, he really doesn't provide anything else on the team. Same thing with Wendell Carter. I mean, 12 and 12 is pretty good. Kobe White, he picked it up a little bit, 15 points. I mean, that's good. 15 and 3.5. His shooting splits are god awful. I like this. I like this pickup of Zubats a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna think about what we're gonna do with Zach LaVine, because I kind of want to flip him. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to flip Zach LaVine. Let's see what we can do here. All right. We'll send Kobe White to untapped potential. We will send Wendell Carter to untapped potential, and we will send Jaylen Brown up as untapped potential. Why not? Awesome. Okay. So if we look at our lineup here, we got Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Morris Sr., Wendell Carter. Off the bench, we have Zubac, Satoransky, Joe Harris, Norman Powell, and then Fernando, which probably isn't going to be getting any minutes. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline, and then we're going to figure out what we want to do with Zach LaVine. Okay, so we're at the contract extension deadline, and Zach LaVine wants to test free agency. Wendell Carter, I think, still has another team option. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, so he's restricted. He's going 30 mil. Holy shit. Okay, so we're at a point where Wendell Carter wants more than Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine wants 28. What kind of a season is he having? Let's see here. 23. His numbers went down, but I'm assuming Jaylen Brown's numbers went up. Okay, I'm going to see if I can throw together some trades. And if so, you guys will see them. I'm not sure if we'll be able to throw anything together, but we actually might be able to. Okay, so another player I'm kind of thinking of is getting SGA. So hear me out. SGA, obviously, he's going to get a bag this offseason, but I would be much more willing to pay SGA big dollars than Zach LaVine. SGA is only 23 years old, and he also brings a little bit more defense, and you're repairing him up with Billy Donovan. Obviously, they don't want to do that. Throwing 1 first-round pick, 2 first-round picks, and there we go. Awesome. So we got SGA. Great. All right, so we got Kobe White, SGA, Jaylen Brown, and we didn't give up a whole lot. Oh, we still have Zach LaVine. Oh, we gave up Wendell Carter for that. Okay, so now we have leverage to get a center. Now we have leverage to get a really good center. So let's see who is on a team of center that I would like. And I think I have an idea in mind. Guys. I think this might actually work out well. Marvin Bagley. We'll give you Zach LaVine. Money doesn't match. 5 mil. Okay. So now I think that we have the leverage here. So we need to figure out who we want on this team that we can also afford. And it's not a whole lot of people. I like Jay Crowder. And then we'll give you back our literal worst player, Langston Galloway. Actually, we don't really have leverage here. Okay. I'll give you a first-round pick. Give you another first-round pick. Give you another first-round pick. Okay, awesome. So we got Marvin Bagley. Great. Okay. Dope. Okay. So we got Jay Crowder also, which is awesome. I like that a lot. Okay. So after all those trades, and this makes a lot of sense with where the direction this team's wanting to go. Marvin Bagley, already more established than Wendell Carter. I mean, look at his stats. They're absolutely through the roof. We're pairing him up with Jaylen Brown, SGA, and Kobe White. A bunch of athletic guys who like to run the floor, who can play defense. I know Marvin Bagley does have some foul issues and stuff, but that's something he can definitely work out. I know Marvin Bagley is insane at a power forward, but I need to make sure he can. I need to make sure that he can spread the floor if we do this. C 3-pointer and A- mid range. I think that's fine. Let's see. Okay, so he turns into an 87. So let's do that, and then let's make a secondary position center. I like this a lot more. I like Zubac starting a lot more than I like Marcus Morris. I like Marcus Morris as a bench guy. So our lineup right now is looking like Kobe White, SGA, Jaylen Brown, Marvin Bagley Jr., and Zubac as our center. And off the bench, Jay Crowder, Marcus Morris, Norman Powell, and Satoransky. Let's see if we can maybe package Jay Crowder. Or let's see if we can just throw let's see what we can get in the trade finder here. Because we've basically drawn up our own trades. Let's see what we can do if we throw in Jay Crowder, a second-round pick, and Ryan Arcidiacono. Let's see if we can get a good backup wing. Ooh, oh my gosh. Bring in Buddy Hield as a 6-man. I mean, so the money is going to be rough. But the thing is, Buddy Hield can come in right away and be that backup 3. Backup wing guy. He can run that and the 3. Okay. I like that a lot. I like him as a 6-man. A lot. I like that trade. And there's literally nothing else here I'd rather do. So, then the beauty of this is we have Buddy Hield on a contract. So if we need to trade him to re-sign someone else, we can do that. So let's do that. Let's bring in Buddy Hield. And then, let's change him to a small forward. Well, actually, who's our backup shooting guard right now? Norman Powell. And then we also have Joe Harris. Let's see if we can do something where we throw in Norman Powell and Joe Harris. And let's see if we can just get a good backup small forward. I saw Harrison Barnes and I kind of like that. But I don't like that money. Because now we really have to kind of be conservative with how much money we want to spend. I saw Will Barton. I like Will Barton a lot. And we got Bismack Biyombo. He can fill that backup center. Do we have a backup center? Fernando. Okay. So basically, we don't need a backup shooting guard anymore because we have Buddy Hield. We need to upgrade at small forward. Will Barton's definitely an upgrade at small forward, and we get an upgrade at center. So basically, we're giving up a position we don't need a backup for a position we do need a backup for, and we're upgrading our small forward. I like that a lot. Let's make that deal happen. Okay. So I really like what we're doing here now. Bismack Biyombo definitely needs minutes. Let's take them away from. I mean, honestly, we could do a thing where. What do we really need? I mean, we have Marvin Bagley, Zubats, and Marcus Morris. So do we need a center to get backup minutes? I mean, he's only 6'8". See, because my thing is, I want to make another deal, but I don't know if I want to throw in Biyombo and Satoransky, or if I want to throw in Marcus Morris and Satoransky, or Marcus Morris and Biyombo. I'm going to throw together a bunch of different options, and you're going to see what I end up picking. We're going to see if the Hornets accept this. Now, Terry Rozier does make a lot of money, but he is also on the expiring year of his deal, so we don't have to worry about paying him. We're going to see if we can give up Bismack Biyombo and Satoransky for Terry Rozier, and we can. Awesome. Okay. So that's our backup point guard. I decided that we need a backup guard more than we would need a backup center, just because we basically have 2 centers in our starting lineup and Marcus Morris off the bench. And Buddy Hield can run a 3. Will Barton, he's a little bit undersized. Maybe I made the wrong decision there. Okay, we're going to make this deal. We're going to give up Fernando, Marcus Morris Sr., and a first-round pick for Chris Boucher and Justice Winslow. We're going to get Justice Winslow back again. And then I want to see if I can just mess around with some people's positions and what makes them their prime spot. So Chris Boucher, I'm assuming, would be way better as power forward. He is. Justice Winslow is not that great of a backup power forward. Okay. So since this guy is basically a center, let's throw him a power forward. Let's do that. Okay. I like this rotation. I like this rotation a lot. Danilo Gallinari. I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? This is a no-brainer. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Because what we can do now... Oh, what the hell am I in? Okay, so what we can do now is we can go like this. Rudy Gay, if he's a small forward, 78. Gallinari is an 83 at a small forward. So let's move him to small forward. Okay. Let's move Boucher back to center. And so now our lineup's looking like Kobe White, SGA, Jaylen Brown, Marvin Bagley, Zubats. And then off the bench, we have Gallinari as our 6th man and Buddy Hield. So we got a couple flamethrowers off the bench. Teddy Rozier, he can kind of run the floor for us, and Chris Boucher. So we have a guy who can run small forward and power forward. I'm actually going to make sure his backup position is power forward. We have a guy who can run shooting guard and small forward. Point guard, he could run off ball. I mean, it's Terry Rozier. I mean, ideally point guard. He's in for backup point guard minutes. And then Boucher, who can run the center and the power forward. So we have really versatile bench, which is good. But, I mean, I saw that trade, and, I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? We're upgrading at exactly what I wanted to upgrade at. So there we go. Awesome. Okay, so we're 24 and 15 right now. Let's see what we have for contract extensions. So SGA is definitely going to have to get paid. Marvin Bagley's going to have to get paid. Kobe White has 1 more year of a team deal. Terry Rozier is going to walk. Zubats has a team deal that we can accept. Shay's probably going to need to get paid. He doesn't want a whole lot. Patterson, yeah, not really. Okay, so we're going to simulate to the end of the year. Let you guys know how we do. And if we don't win a championship this year, we're going to go 1 more year. But I really like our chances. And if we don't end up winning, obviously we can accept Kobe White's deal. Then we can maybe look to upgrade the point guard position. We can look to upgrade the center position. But I like what we have right now. I mean, obviously we still have Buddy Hield and Gallinari under contract. I like our depth. I think our numbers are going to help a lot. Let's look at the system real quick. 4.5 stars or anything that's 4. Perimeter centric. It's not great for Marvin Bagley though. So 7 seconds is good for him. Wait, what is this? Grit and grind? Yeah, grit and grind is just a thing of the past, my guy. Okay, so grit and grind. It's good for Jaylen Brown. It's not great for Kobe White. Perimeter centric isn't great for him. 7 seconds or less, really great for a front 3, not great for Zubats. Balanced, better for Kobe White, still great for Jaylen Brown, great for SGA. Okay, let's make balanced our system proficiency. I like that. I want to put Kobe White in as good a position as possible. And then for our first scoring option, it's going to be Jaylen Brown, and then it's probably going to have to be Marvin Bagley and then SGA. Because I like SGA as more like a defensive guy, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, that's all we're gonna do for this season. I'll see you guys at the end of the regular season. So let's see, we ended up being the 7th seed again. I mean, we're up 2-0. Okay, that's definitely not expected. Up 3-0. Okay, we made it past the first round. Okay, now we're going up against Toronto, which has Derrick Rose. Love my man dear. They have Giannis. Might be Raps, boys. Yeah, it's Raps. It's Raps. I mean, what do you do? It's Giannis. Who do the Knicks have? Dinwiddie, Fox, Obi Toppin, Markkanen, is that Lonzo Ball? Huh. Interesting roster there. Interesting roster for sure. Okay. So, we are going to do 1 more season. See if we can not do anything. I don't think we have a pick, like, at all anywhere in the near future. Yeah, like the Thunder on ours. Yeah, I don't think we have one anywhere. Head coach. Why is Mike D'Antoni listed as an assistant coach? Oh yeah, Mike D'Antoni's ratings went way far down. Billy Donovan. I mean, we could definitely pick him back up. I like Billy Donovan. Let's get him. Why not? I was happy with that. I was happy with that signing. Yo, let's see if we can get D'Antoni as an assistant coach here. And then head scout. Oh fuck. Can we do that? Okay. And then we'll just. Okay. I mean, we don't really need a scout right now. Like, we don't need a good scout because we're not going to be drafting. Okay, awesome. So let's go to rookie signings. I don't think we had anything. Nope. Okay, team player options. Kobe White, Zubats. Those guys are both going to stay with us this coming year. Qualifying offers, SGA and Marvin Bagley. You guys need your bag, and you are going to receive it. All right. We need a new backup point guard, obviously. No, we still have Buddy Hield. We need to resign SGA. We have Jaylen Brown, Gallinari, still great. Rudy Gay, need to resign Marvin Bagley. And then at center, I guess we could look to get a better center. So let's see who we have bird rights on, which is SGA. He doesn't have any offers. Marvin Bagley has a ton. A 3-year deal from the Heat. So we're going to give him the super duper max. And then we're also going to give SGA the super duper max. I mean, we have bird rights on Terry Rozier. Okay, Marvin Bagley, we're going to match that. We're going to agree to SGA. Which basically... Can we keep the rights? Okay, so we can keep the rights on Terry Rozier. What kind of a year did he have for us last year? That's going to determine whether I want to do it or not. Okay, so 12 points off the bench, 3 assists. I mean, those are pretty good shooting. Those are really good shooting numbers. 54%, I mean, 45% from the field, 41% for 3. Those are good splits, only 1 turnover. Can we keep that? And maybe, Okay, so we can keep Chris Boucher and Terry Roziers. And then we're going to sign, obviously... Oh, shoot. Wait, why are we matching that? What is going on? Wait.
This is for you.
I guess we signed SGA for $6 million. Alright, it's going to have to be the last year. Yeah, I forgot. 2K does that weird-ass bug where it, like, makes players sign for no money. That's so weird. But yeah, we got Marvin Bagley. Obviously, I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about bringing him back. We can look at a point guard now. We're gonna need a backup point guard. So let's go to this. Let's go to bird rights. I think we might have lost out. Okay, yeah, we definitely lost out. Overall, Terry Rozier. I think we can still afford him. Monte Morris, though. I'm a sucker for Monte Morris. I mean, they both fit our system fine. What's per 36? 19, 13, and 7. Marcus Morris more of a pass first guy. I feel like that would help, maybe. Let's see if we can bring him on board. And then Chris Boucher. Let's see if we can bring him back also. I don't know if we'll actually be able to. Where's he at? Chris Boucher. Minimum. Okay, let's see if we're able to get him on the qualifying offer. Because it doesn't look like we have money for literally anyone at any position right now. We might be able to get him back on the qualifying offer. Actually, wait, no, it's not a qualifying offer, it's just a cap hold. Duh. Okay. So we weren't able to get Chris Boucher back. But we still have Jaylen Brown, SGA. What season does SGA have? He put up 20 and 3.5 assists. Pretty good shooting splits. I mean, those are really good shooting splits. Not insane on the assist department. What about Jaylen Brown? 23 will round up. 6.5 rebounds, 3 assists will round up. Really good shooting splits. Those are great shooting splits, except free throws. You gotta make a goddamn free throw. Okay, so now we look at something like, I think we really need to try to trade Kobe White. And I think the way we're gonna be able to do that is pairing him with Buddy Hield's contract. And if it's not with Buddy Hield's, then it's with Monte Morris's. Wait. Why don't I just do this? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so then what we're gonna do. So I want to keep Buddy Hield. Okay, I want to keep Buddy Hield, and I like SGA at point guard for sure. But I think we can upgrade our center using Kobe. I think that's the thing we can end up doing. So let's see if we can get an elite center out there with him and Kobe White. Let's see if we can find. I mean, do I say no to that? I mean, I don't think I can say no to that, right? Okay. Let's evaluate everything. Montrezl Harrell. Okay, cool. I mean, with a trade like this, I almost just feel like you have to take. Yeah, with a trade like this, I feel like you have to take Ben Simmons and then just figure the rest out. So we're gonna be losing technically our backup point guard, but we still have Monte Morris. So I'm not worried about the point guard spot once we get Ben Simmons. We still have we can have our 6 man in Buddy Hield because we can slide SJ back over to the 2 guard. So I'm not worried about losing our 6 man in Gallo. I am worried about losing our starting center, however. I think that's the biggest thing because Zubats is a good player. He's cheap. He's young. So we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do at center. Or wait, I think I might have actually just figured it out. Okay, so I have to accept this trade. Okay, hear me out. Why is he? His secondary position should be power forward. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see what we can do here. With this, Buddy Hield's still coming off the bench. Ben Simmons is playing the 3. Bagley can move over to center. No, I like him at power forward. Okay. So let's do this. SGA, Jaylen Brown, Ben Simmons. Oh, wait, hold on. SGA can run the 3, right? Okay, so he's an 80. Wait, he's a better small forward than shooting guard, really? Okay, so let's do that then. I mean, we're missing out on overalls. I guess we could run Ben Simmons at the 2. Can we run Jalen at the 1? No. I mean, it's Ben Simmons. It doesn't matter. So we'll run Ben Simmons at the 1, Jalen Brown at the 2, SGA at the 3, because he's tall, right? 6'5". I mean, he can run it, whatever. Marvin Bagley at the 3, but we do not have a center. We have our 6-man and Buddy Hield. We have Matisse Thybulle, which we can use as leverage. So we have our backup guards. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a lot of we have 2 picks. So we're gonna have to be really smart with this. If we're looking for a center that we know is gonna come in and do what he has to do, then it has to be Steven Adams, right? Okay, let's get Steven Adams. You don't have a job right now. Why are you turning down a free job? Okay, Nerlens Noel. Okay, Nerlens Noel. We're not gonna play him, but since he is like a higher, like technically he would be like, what, 8th on our rotation right now? Yeah, 8th on our rotation. What we can do is we can take Nerlens Noel and we can package him with Mo Harkless, and in return we're getting a point guard who can not shoot like Buddy Hield can shoot, like not at all, even though his per 36 are absolutely insane, and he honestly put up just as good numbers, if not a little bit better. Able to pass the ball, a guy you can trust off the bench. And then Drew Holiday, who's another guy you can trust off the bench. I have to do this. I really wanted to take Mitchell Robinson, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we need this for just our depth. Okay, so quick change of plans. We're gonna get Zubats back for our starting center. I like him, and he's younger. We got Steph Curry back also. So I needed to do that. I didn't like where our starting center position was. I love Steven Adams, but in 2K he's a little bit iffy, and he's a little bit older. So I like where we're at right now. We still have the situation where we have basically 3 guards off the bench. And so for a backup point guard, I got to keep Devontae Graham. He's a bucket off the bench. And I feel like I need to keep Drew Holiday. So the people that are expendable are Monte Morris and Nerlens Noel. I might keep Nerlens Noel, and I might just see if I can get a backup wing for like Marcus Morris and Seth Curry. A couple guys of value. I could get Steven Adams right back for this trade. Get a better backup center. I actually kind of like that deal. I could get Aaron Gordon. Okay. I mean, the beauty of the deal with Aaron Gordon is we're gonna get an absolute athletic freak to come off the bench with Devontae Graham, so it's not just him that's having to score every night off the bench. However, it doesn't really fit. I mean, Daniel Gafford, that's our backup center. Malik Beasley. We already have a backup shooting guard, but we can definitely just flip Malik Beasley. But I like this trade because it's okay. We're gonna do that. So what we're looking at right now: Ben Simmons, yep, same starting lineup. Devontae Graham, Drew Holiday. Do we want Malik Beasley instead of Drew Holiday? How old is Drew Holiday? 32. He's probably gonna regress as the season goes on, but I just trust him, man. And he's a good defender. We need a defender off the bench, and that's what Drew Holiday is gonna bring. Yep. Let's get Troy Brown Jr. No, let's get Boucher. How did he do for us last year? I mean, he played really well for us last year. Per 36 was 14 and 12. So let's get Boucher, and let's turn him into a power forward. He can shoot threes, so he's going to be able to come in and play that. He's only 6'9", so power forward's probably his more natural position anyway. So we'll do that. I mean, he's technically our best player off the bench now, which is nice. So we'll do that, and then we'll do secondary center. Okay. But I don't want him to be the first off the bench. Like, in other words, the player I want to get the most minutes, I mean, it's probably going to have to be actually him. Because I want Jaylen Brown playing the most. Actually, no, I want Ben Simmons playing the most minutes on our team. Also, I'm going to do no preference because I feel like I might just mess stuff up. But yeah, I like that. I feel like we give Zubats even less amount of minutes because we have basically 4 players that can run center now. And so we can like do what the Clippers did. Start him, give him 21, 22 minutes a night, and then just distribute it out to the rest of our bench. So playing time's a little bit more even. I need Drew Holiday to play more minutes for sure. Just a player I trust. So yeah, we can do this. I think this is gonna be our team, man. I think we're gonna rock out with Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Marvin Bagley, Zubats. Off the bench, Brochere, Chris Boucher, sorry, Devontae Graham, Jesus Christ, I can't say anything, Drew Holiday, and Daniel Gafford. I think that might have to be the play. I like this team. I like this team a lot. Let's just double check proficiency real quick. 4 stars, anything 4.5. Nope, we'll leave it on grit and grind. And yeah, let's go win a championship. Third and final season, we ended up with a whopping record of 57-25. Whopping as if it's bad. I actually think it's all right. You know, I'm not too upset about it. It definitely could be worse. It definitely could be worse. I think it went pretty well. I was a little bit skeptical going into the year for sure. We were not the best team in the NBA. We were the second best team, it looks like. Stan Van Gundy took away that best record for the Pelicans, that team out in the West. Let's see if any Bulls made it. They did not. What about all defensive? Yeah, Ben Simmons, all defensive first team. Chris Dunn. Let's go, Chris Dunn. I'm so happy for Chris Dunn. You know, like, I'm actually glad that he signed with Atlanta because I think he's going to be able to solidify a very good role there as a backup point guard. With Chicago, it's like we have Kobe White, we have Satoransky. We just had too many point guards in the rotation. But I love Chris Dunn, man. I mean, he's not a great offensive player, obviously, but I mean, look at these steals, man. I mean, he's always stealing the ball. He's a great defensive player, so I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, even though this is not real life whatsoever. But I'm still happy for him. Like in real life, I'm genuinely happy he found a good team to go to. But we're the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's go. Let's look at our team stats this year. Well, that is playoff stats. Let's go to season stats. Oh my lord, season stats. Jaylen Brown 23. Was that like the exact same as last year? No. About 0.5 more. Not as many rebounds. I'm assuming more teammates got rebounds. Same amount of steals. Great splits. 50-40. Can't hit a free throw. That's good splits. Shai definitely took a step up from last year. 22 points. 4 assists. It's okay. 49% from the field. 37% from 3. Great stats all around. Marvin Bagley. Just kind of comparing it to last year. But yeah, so 17 and 7.5. Good. A block. Shot 48%, shot 31% from 3. Not awful, especially for power forward. Ben Simmons, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. That's what we needed. We need someone who is going to be that kind of like pass-first guy, you know what I mean? He averaged 2 steals. Great season out of him. 67% from the field. Fantastic. Devontae Graham off the bench put up 14 and 6.5. Should have been in conversation for 6th man of the year. 44% from the field and 37% from 3. Good numbers from him. Boucher, he shooting the ball, he wasn't great, but he had 8.5 points, 8.5 rebounds essentially, an assist, half a steal, round up to all the way to 2 blocks. Why not? Zubats starting center. I think his per 36 is gonna look good. Yeah, 11 and 12, perfect. Yeah, so that's that. Great numbers from the team. Happy for all those guys. But anyway, it's playoff time, and I trust all these guys with minutes. I'm not gonna lie. If I took minutes away from anybody, it would probably have to be Daniel Gafford. I don't know how he played this year. Yeah, not great. I mean, if I'm taking minutes away from anyone, it's probably Daniel Gafford. Drew Holiday had a year. He did really well. So anyway, let's just see how it goes. Let's see who's on this. Let's see who's on this team. This Cleveland Cavalier team. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton. Basically, just kept their same exact team. Just kept developing their rookies. I'm assuming filled out their bench. We take game number 1. We take game number 2. I'm calling it. Let's go. We take game number 3, and then we're gonna take game number 4 also. We lost back to back. Okay, you cannot be doing this to me. Like, hello? Okay, perfect. It was a little bit rough. To close it out, we had Shai with 37-point game. All right, Brooklyn. Kyrie, Karis LeVert, Kevin Durant, Reggie Perry, and DeAndre Jordan. This team's gonna be tough to guard. A little bit undersized. I want to put Jaylen Brown on KD. So let's do this. Let's flip these guys around. And then if we go to play, we got Jaylen Brown guarding Kevin Durant. Okay, that's what I need. I need Jaylen Brown guarding Kevin Durant. Game 1 we win by about 15. Good game. Jaylen Brown 33. Was he locking KD up? I mean, holding KD to 22 is not easy. And Shai had 30 also. What would Ben Simmons do? 14-10? I'll take it. He's just a glorified passer at this point. Up 2-0. Okay, we win the series 4-1. Who went off in the closeouts game? Oh, that is the wrong series. Bulls, SGA. Bro, I'm telling you, trading for SGA is the move. I mean, look at the playoffs. 26 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and steal and a half. All right. So now we're going up against Charlotte. I'm assuming they have LaMelo Ball. Yep, Roy Ward. This team is not nearly as good as the last team we played. Like, remotely. I'm going to put everyone back to their original positions here. We'll do that. Yeah, this team is not nearly as good as the other team we just played, but LaMelo Ball is probably a beast. Go up 1-0. Tied 1-1. Oh, fuck. I just started the game because on PC they don't have next-gen 2K, and on next-gen 2K there just simulates game option, and on old-gen... Oh, my God. And we win game 2. Of course we do. Of course we do. Of course we're going to win game 2. All right. LaMelo is going off. Ben Simmons, all defensive first team. Like, we need you to clamp, bro. We need you to clamp. This is just not this is okay, we needed that for sure for my own mental health. Okay. So we take that in 6. We're going to the grand finals against the Grizzlies, who have Ja Morant or J.A. Morant. Shout out to Flight. Or J.A. Morant. J.A. Morant. Shout out to Flight. I mean, look at these front. Look at Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, SGA. You talk about, you know, a backcourt. I mean, throw SGA in the backcourt. It's basically a 3-person backcourt, and Marvin Bagley and then Zubac, who's in there for 22 minutes. But I mean, think about it. You got Ben Simmons, all defensive first team, passes with the best of them, rebounds with the best of them, amazing in transition. Jaylen Brown could potentially be an all-defensive player. I mean, he has the talent, and he's a borderline vote like every single year. Can knock down threes on the driving kick from Ben Simmons, also is athletic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, another ball handler who's a great passer, great defender, great rebounder, can shoot, can create his own shot. Marvin Bagley, a rim protector. Zubac, a rim protector. I mean, could you ask for like a more well-rounded team? I mean, that's what we do around here, man. We build well-rounded teams so we can go to these NBA finals and we can go against teams like the Grizzlies and say, hey, bro, you are getting swept. Wow, we lost by 40. Holy shit. Shai slipped this thing. I want Shai to win Finals MVP, man. Because I know, like, if... Alright. I know this is joke. Alright, hold on. 1 second. How are you doing in the... How are you... Oh. Shooting 26%. This is a give me a ring moment. Like, the fuck? You were not getting minutes. Alright. Ben Simmons. 40. We need 40 in them things. You know what I'm saying? Dude, what are you doing in the playoffs, Ben? Okay, actually, we need 35 of them things. Jaylen Brown, I mean, he's doing what he does. Shai is going nuts. Shai is playing 42 minutes. We need Marvin Bagley to play also. Let's see here. What else do we want to do? I mean, Daniel Gafford, is he... We're going to take some minutes away from him. I mean, how's Devontae Graham doing? Off the bench, he's doing well. Shai off the bench, he's doing all right. Actually, I want more minutes to go to Devontae Graham. It's gonna be a little bit of a small rotation, but we need it. So in that case, Zubac's gonna have to play a little bit more. SGA's gonna have to play, and that also means Marvin Bagley's gonna have to play more. Okay, we're down to an 8-man rotation. Okay, who went off? Jaylen Brown, 31. Thank you. Daniel Gafford, 1 point. Zubac, 4 point. SGA, 20. Love you, SGA. All right. The closeout game, baby. The closeout game. Oh, don't fucking do this to me. Oh, don't. We lost by 2. John 38 and 14. Oh my God. All right. This is what's happening right now. This is what 2K makes me do. All right. 40. 40. We need you playing 40 minutes. We also need you playing 40 minutes. I mean, Jaylen Brown's technically our best offensive player, right? So we should probably give him the most minutes. SGA and then Jaylen Brown. I mean, the only reason I'm giving him to Marvin Bagley is because, like, I want him to play center. Like, what if we... Wait, hold on. What is their lineup like? Okay, so Ja, DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby, Jaren Jackson, and Valanciunas. So their roster kind of mimics ours a little bit. I mean, like, not like, obviously it's not like remotely the same, but as far as like Jaren Jackson, Marvin Bagley are kind of play the same, and Jonas Valanciunas and Zubac are kind of the same player. Because I was thinking about putting Bagley in at center and doing a small ball thing. I mean, we could try to space Jonas Valanciunas out. That's the thing we could do. We could try that. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. What do we got to lose, right? All right. Let's throw in Boucher. Or actually, let's do this. Let's start him. We're going to give him 30 minutes. All right. 20. Okay. Daniel Gafford, you're not playing. Drew Holiday, I need you to I need you to play. Okay, I need you to do something. I need you to I trust you, man. I trust you. I just need you to show me you can actually do something. Okay. Boucher needs more minutes. Jaylen Brown also needs more minutes. Let's take a couple away from him. One away from him. A couple away from him. A few away from him. And we need to make sure Jaylen Brown plays 40. Make him 40 also. Okay. Here we go, baby. This is it. Simulate with Simcast. Come on. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. 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 Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. 1 for 1 on rebounds this year. Come on. SGA with 37, 6 and 7 to close them out. Ben Simmons triple-double. You know what I'm saying? I think it worked. Actually, Chris Boucher played like ass. I don't really know if that had anything to do with it. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Marvin Bagley, 14 boards. Let's go, baby. SGA, Finals MVP. 26, 5, 5, 1.5. 48% from the field, 44% for 3. God damn, so fresh, so clean, baby. Come on. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Here, I'll go through a quick rundown of my roster. Ben Simmons, Shea, Jaylen Brown, Marvin Bagley, Chris Boucher, Devontae Graham, Ivat Zubats. I don't know how to say his first name. Holy shit. Daniel Gafford, Drew Holiday, Ben McLemore, Jerian Grant, Torrey Craig, JaMychal Green, Edmund Sumner. That is the team coached by none other than Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan. Once again, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter. That link will be down in the description. Follow me on Twitch. I've been streaming like 4 or 5 times a week since Cold Wars came out, zombies and stuff. If you guys watch a channel, I uploaded the Zombies Easter egg. I want to kind of do a thing where I upload 2K and I stream zombies, or I stream COD. I have more fun streaming COD than uploading COD, and I have more fun uploading 2K than streaming 2K. So I think that's going to be what I'm doing, but I'll make an update video about that. Anyway, this video's been way too long already. Have a good day. Deuces.